Hello, so this is actually a basic presentation on what I've done, my team member and myself have done so far based on the final project. So this is actually a website known as GlamourGlow, and it's actually a soon to be published active working site. So we actually have CSS for the styling. We also made use of feather icons. That's actually the lightweight SVG icons used with a data feather. And we have Tailwind CDN for quick utility first CSS framework. We also imported some Google fonts and then some Tailwind config block. And we also made use of custom CSS for our glassmorphic design and then our modern UI animation transition. So we have a fade in, a slide in, a float gradient, and then we have glass and then glass darks for the glassmorphic designs. We also have a gradient border, and you will see all of these in the actual UI. So with the body, okay, so this is actually the whole code for the code for the entire site. It's actually a full stack something because we have the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for the front end, Flask for the back end, and then we are also actually making use of MySQL, sorry, for the database. So let's take a good look at the interface. So this is actually GlamourGlow. So you can see the name of the website over here and then buttons here for quick transitioning. Buttons here for quick transitionings in case the user directly wants to go to a page without having to scroll. And then we also have other buttons here for toggling between the light mode and the dark mode. And then we also have this button for switching accounts or signing in and then creating new accounts and then booking accounts booking sessions over here, since this is actually a database, a management system for a salon management, for a salon. So you can actually come here, book an appointment with any of our stylists. So you can actually come here for hairstylists. We also have a nail artistry expert, and then we also have a skincare expert. So those are our artists. We are actually going to update this with their actual images, since this is actually something we plan on giving to a particular person, and then the person has designated people for these roles, and then their images haven't been sent yet. So we are hoping to add that to the system. And then we also have short description for their produce over here. So skincare, rejuvenate your skin with their advanced facial treatments and personalized skincare regimen for radiant results. And you can see respective prices attached, and you can directly book from here. But then before you book, you actually have to sign in and then type in your password before you can actually book. You can also directly use your Google or your GitHub from here. So sign in. Since I've actually signed in before, but then since I want the process to be smooth, I'm actually going to have to start the whole thing over again. So you can actually come here to reveal your password, and then let me confirm that. And then there are also terms and conditions available. But then since everything here, I trust it's legit because we added it ourselves. So I'm going to check that and then click on create. Okay, so success, our account has been created. So you see this green dot that actually shows our account has been created. Then we can directly go to the book now. You can actually go to book now to actually book, input our details as well, and then come to the service we want them to render to us. We select the service, and then we can actually select our preferred date or time. And then with the time, it's actually hard coded because we want it in such a way that if someone books an appointment at 9 a.m., we don't want other people to also be able to book any appointment at this time. So this time is actually automatically taken out. Yes, that's why we actually made it hard coded. And in case you have any additional notes you want the vendors to be aware of, you can actually input those notes here and then you confirm your booking. I think this is also extendable just so you don't get discouraged. Maybe you have something lengthy to write, but you think this space is just too small for you. This is very much extendable. You can actually extend. And then we are for future implementations, we actually want to create a community where people inside businesses can actually commune with each other. That is why we have a joint community over there. And then this is actually our footer with our services over here, and then our um other stuff over there. So the buttons over there, the text in the footer are actually clickable as well. They're also navigatable. And then we actually also have um a gallery here. For the gallery, we also have a gallery here where users can actually upload images from their gallery to the site. You can actually view these images uploaded without having to log in. So this serves as inspiration to attract more people to use the site and then to be able to log in as well. And don't worry, in case you mistakenly upload any image or you intentionally upload any inappropriate image, admins can directly log in as admins, not as users, and then they actually have the privilege to be able to take out unpleasant images from the uploads. And then there's also a review session where people who have used the system have actually sent their compliments and then their um, rebats and negative comments too. So it's not only for positive comments, so you can actually rate. And then this is actually an inbuilt something we found in in the css, a new feature they actually added. So that is what actually generated the rating system. And then for some reason it's able to allow users to select the star from the back instead of the front as well. I don't know why, but that's how it has been. We didn't actually have to hard code extra stuff. This is how it is. Immediately you call it into your code. So based on their reviews, it is posted here after they've logged in with the name they logged in with, and then the service they preferred, or the service that was rendered to them is actually also here, and then that is also added to their reviews as well. So they just have to type your name, select the service, and then write your review and then submit it. And then there's actually an average rating for that too. So reasons why you should choose us, we are actually having flexible scheduling. You can choose anytime you want to actually visit our expert stylists, because we actually give you professionally trained people to actually work on your skin, your hair, and then your nails. And then our products are also very much premium. In case this is too dim for your eyes, you can actually go back to the light mode and then select. Thank you very much.